Welcome to the Super Bowl edition episode of the We the Fans podcast. I'm Ron, at We the Fans _Ron on Twitter, at We the Fans Network on Instagram and Facebook. And with us here on this Sunday morning, really Saturday night, but you'll be watching this Sunday morning, is Mike at Whoop There It Is on Twitter, WHOOPTHERITIS. What is that?
It's a mixed adult beverage, Ronnie.
Oh, sorry, I'm gonna have to join the party then. I thought
a little screwdriver in your life?
Could be.
So I thought Boomer was gonna be the only one. Speaking of Boomer, at Live with Boomer on Twitter as he drinks his Bud Light. So I guess I don't have a choice now. So I'm just gonna have to. That's all I got.
Yeah, that's Four Loko.
Yeah, right.
What is that?
That's all I got.
Johnny Walker Black Label?
That's all I got.
Okay.
If I'm going to join
right.
the party, it's all I got. So just hang on 1 second, because now we're going to have a little intermission for a second.
A gentleman's drink, right?
Because I got to get something. Oops.
Wow, Boomer just finished 3 beers. Tremendously fast. Wow.
We haven't even said it over.
So, Mike, talk about the over-under.
All right, so we're gonna play a little fun game. Boomer is going to drink some beers during the show, and Ron and I have a wager of who's going to be correct with the over/under on how many beers he finishes, and it's set at 5.5. So Ron believes he's going to be under 5.5 for the show. I'm taking the over with 100% confidence. And the winner of this bet has to wear the opposing person's favorite baseball team hat, shirt, something of that nature from one show. So Ron will be wearing the Braves hat, and I potentially could be wearing a Yankee hat.
And the rest of you fans who are watching, go on our Instagram, at We The Fans Network, and we'll put a clip out, and you guess how many I get to as well.
And maybe we'll have a prize in there if enough people vote on it. We can
figure something out for sure.
Alright. I'm not done doing what I'm doing yet, so.
He might be done with the beer already, Ronnie.
Yeah. Are you? Did you finish one already?
No, I just started drinking right after we got done talking about it.
Alright, good.
I'm
taking big gulps.
Alright, so we can start, and I'll keep doing what I'm doing. I should move back a little bit, though. So we're going to start the show. We're going to do some little segments, little game-type things. And we're going to start by 3 questions that... Do you guys have a pen and paper? Or just be able to answer off the top of your head kind of quickly. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Your favorite football movie? I'll say mine first every time. So mine is Remember the Titans.
So we write down on this one, or we
Write it down. What is it, Mike? I can't see. Remember the Titans. My guy. See, that's why I wanted you to write it down.
That popped up.
See? Remember the Titans. Boomer, I can't see that. You're a ghost. Boomer, you're a ghost right now.
Wait. I gotta write bigger. Mine says The Program.
The Program.
That was good. That had Pacino in it, right?
You've never seen The Program?
No, I've never seen The Program. Never. I never even heard of it, dude.
Oh, trust me, go find it and check it out. It's awesome.
I'm going to now. I can't believe I never saw it. Al Pacino's in it? Yeah.
No.
Alright, you ready for the next one? He just said Pacino's in it.
I thought Pacino's in it, no?
No, James Caan.
Oh, whoops.
Who's also good, Godfather?
Still good.
Yeah.
Your favorite player currently in the NFL? I think we know who mine is. I've been rooting for him all year.
You gotta give me a second on this one. This is tough.
Oh, there is no second, Mike. That's why it's rapid fire. Let's go. First thing that comes to your mind when I say your favorite player in the NFL. First person.
Boomer, go.
Well, mine is Drew Brees. I've been talking about him all year. I've been a Drew Brees fan for a long time. I wish Miami would have got him, even though I personally wanted Culpepper at the time because I'm just as dumb as the organization. That says Khalil Mack. Wow. Well, sucks to be
he was my favorite Raider by far. I'm
sucks
not going
to be you,
just all of a sudden not like him now because the Raiders were dumb and got rid of him.
Yeah, sucks to be Boomer.
Yep.
Mike.
This is prior to this season starting. It was Jarvis Landry, but he turned into a giant douchebag when he went to Cleveland. So I'll still draft him in fantasy. I trick all my friends and tell them I hate him, and then I take him in like the 3rd or the 4th round.
I did the same thing. I had him. Yeah.
I'll drink to that one though.
Yeah.
Screw you, Jarvis.
I know. I can't believe what he turned out to. His whole attitude changed. It was.
I loved him, man.
I know.
That was my guy.
Led the league in catches. 1 down for Boomer. I think we're going
Nice.
over. So now, off the top of your head, very quickly, last question: which team that did not make the playoffs this year makes the playoffs next year? So, speaking of Jarvis Landry, I am in the full belief that the Cleveland Browns, if they don't win the division next year, will at least make the wild card because their division is going to be upside down next year. Does that say the 49ers, Boomer?
Yep.
Boomer's got the 49ers. Mike, a little lower, the Miami Dolphins. All right, Mike. I don't think so. I mean, what are you being?
I definitely don't think so.
All right.
Listen, we're cutting Ryan Tannehill, so maybe we'll get a good
smart
quarterback.
move and thing to say probably would have been the Steelers. But,
Boom?
I said the smart move for all of us probably should have been the Steelers because they're going to make it next year.
Who knows about that?
They will.
Who knows about that? I just said that division's going to be upside down. You don't know if Antonio Brown's going to be there. Le'Veon Bell's obviously not going to be there. We don't know if James Conner can do it for a season. We don't know how Roethlisberger's going to be. Juju's now going to have to be a number 1, which I think he can be. I just don't know if they're going to make the playoffs. I think the Cleveland Browns may win that division next year.
I think they definitely make it with ease.
All right, so now, Boomer, let's get into something that is your specialty. Besides being the college football guy of the show, you're also the degenerate gambler of the show.
Yep.
So let's get some prop bets. I know that's your thing. You want to talk about some of them? Talk about what you took?
Yeah, so far, I already put in a prop bet I had to because it goes off tonight. I took Steph Curry having more points than the New England Patriots. Tonight, Steph Curry plays the Lakers. He gets +1.5 too. So if his points are 29, that means that the Patriots have to score 31 to beat him.
Oh, that's a lock. I love that bet, Boomer.
Yeah, so I actually put a good amount of money on it. I really like it too. Today so far, my bets I've been undefeated, so I had some money to wager around a little bit, flirting with the good times here. So I went pretty good on that, and I think it's going to pay off.
I got to wait till tomorrow so I can get my bets in until I'm in Jersey. But I'm definitely going to touch some of the prop bets. So. Yeah, but it's I do DraftKings. So.
Oh, they got prop bets on there?
Oh yeah. Oh,
nice.
I think they got a couple nice ones. So I think over under 4.5 catches for James White. Got to go over on that for sure.
Yeah, that's player props. Yep, they have.
Yeah. I don't know if they have like the coin toss and color Gatorade and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, the national anthem right now is 108 half seconds.
Right. Yeah, I was gonna. It's a minute 50.
What's the average on that? Does anybody do the numbers?
And it depends on the singer, honestly.
Yeah, it's Gladys Knight who's singing, so it's gonna go over.
Yeah.
Gladys Knight's going over.
Gladys Knight. The under. Gladys on the under.
No. Gladys on the over. I'm telling you, she's got that voice. She's gonna string it out. She's gonna Gladys.
She's gonna probably try and put on a performance. There's also a prop bet with her that she messes up the lyrics.
No, Gladys Knight will not mess up the lyrics.
I know, but there is a prop bet.
Oh no, I know. I'm saying no. I'm just saying no.
What about the color of the Gatorade? Because I saw a tweet that girlie put out a tweet what the Rams like what flavor Gatorade they like.
I don't know.
Title punch or something like that.
Will Rams punter Johnny Hecker throw a pass?
No.
He might.
No.
He might.
I don't think so. Hey, you see Tom Brady's total rushing yards on there?
No.
But like, it's got to be like 21, right?
Half a yard.
I'll take the over. Take the over. He's going to sneak in for a touchdown tomorrow. Absolutely, man.
Yeah, I'm in.
That's another prop bet. Shortest run play for a touchdown is what? And right, I think it's set at half a yard, so it has to be from the one. Or I think it's.
That's kind of hard to do, though. You know.
Well, no, I can't remember what it was now. It's 1.5, so it has to be from the one. If it's from the two, like you lose. Like it's crazy.
Will the score ever be tied again after it's 0-0?
I hope so, because I have 0-0 for a big money box I found out today. So I'm really excited about that one.
Oh yeah, so we should talk about our boxes too. I'll pull that up while we're doing everything else.
It's funny you said that. This is what a degenerate I am.
I can't see that. I can't see that.
Anyway, I made a list, a graph with...
Yeah, I have it, but it's on my phone.
Basically all the money, what it pays out, what numbers I got.
It's on my phone, and I can't use it, so I'm going to have to go on this. Boomer's gone. Oh, Boomer's back.
I'm back!
Let's do a quiz. Super Bowl quiz. Who was the MVP of the first Super Bowl?
God.
Anyone. Len Dawson. Len Dawson, Johnny Unitas, Bart Starr, Joe Namath.
Bart Starr.
Unitas.
Come to a unanimous decision.
Bart Starr.
Bart Starr?
Yeah.
I think that's right. Bart Starr was MVP of the first two Super Bowls. Regular season MVP in 1966, NFL Man of the Year, Professional Player of the Decade, and the first winner of the Byron White Award. Starr led the Green Bay Packers to 5 NFL titles and 2 Super Bowl wins. He later served as head coach of the Packers from 75 to 83. I like this. This is fun. What Dallas Cowboy had his helmet stolen at the 1994 Super Bowl?
Dallas Cowboy? I thought that was the Buffalo Bill. That was Thurman Thomas.
Aikman? Wrong. Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin, Larry Brown.
Smith.
Larry Brown?
Larry Brown is not the right answer.
Smith.
Emmitt Smith's stolen Super Bowl helmet was returned to him several weeks after Super Bowl 28. Following an anonymous phone call to Valley Ranch, the caller was granted assurance that no questions would be asked. Somebody stole his helmet. What was the first wild card team?
Thomas had his helmet stolen as well.
Yeah, I know. That I know. What was the first wild card team to win a Super Bowl? Jets, Redskins, Raiders, Bears.
Raiders.
Correct. On January 25th, 1981, the Oakland Raiders defeated Philadelphia 27-10 in Super Bowl 15. MVP Jim Plunkett passed for 3 touchdowns, including an 80-yard strike to Kenny King. What player holds the record for most rushing yards in a single Super Bowl? Emmitt Smith, Timmy Smith, Franco Harris, Marcus Allen.
Marcus Allen.
Emmitt Smith.
Marcus Allen.
Who feels better about their answer?
Boomer's been right a lot. I'm hoping it's me.
Marcus Allen, incorrect. Oops.
Yes.
Emmitt Smith, incorrect. Timmy Smith, actually. I hit the wrong answer by accident. In Super Bowl 22, rookie running back Timmy Smith rushed for a Super Bowl record 204 yards, leading the Redskins to victory and breaking the previous mark of 191 yards set by Marcus Allen, almost Boomer, of the Raiders in Super Bowl 26-7.
Talk about a one-hit wonder.
Yeah.
Never heard of that guy.
Yeah. Question number 5. What player holds the record for most career fumbles in a Super Bowl? Jim Kelly, Terry Bradshaw, Roger Staubach, Thurman Thomas.
I know Thurman had a couple in his last Super Bowl, so I'm going to say Thurman Thomas.
Oh, I'm going to say Kelly.
I'm going with the guy that I always say is overrated, Terry Bradshaw. I'm wrong. It's Roger Staubach. Coughed up the ball 5 times.
You're nuts on the whole Terry Bradshaw thing, by the way.
Coughed up the ball 5 times.
Overrated.
In 4 Super Bowl appearances. Overrated. Question number 6. What performer had a now infamous costume malfunction during the halftime show of Super Bowl? Yeah, I think we all know the answer to that one.
Booyah!
Number 7. Who is the only player from a losing team to be awarded Super Bowl MVP? Von Miller, Tom Brady, Chuck Howley, Randy White.
Von Miller.
Randy White, Dallas Cowboys, defense.
Von Miller recently. Like 2 Super Bowls ago.
Von Miller, wrong. Randy White, wrong. Chuck Howley, Dallas Cowboys linebacker. Chuck Howley was named the MVP of Super Bowl 5 despite losing to the Baltimore Colts.
Oh, fuck him.
Cheers to that.
Question number 8. What quarterback led the biggest comeback in Super Bowl history? Joe Montana, Bart Starr, Eli Manning, or Tom Brady?
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady, he just did it.
Tom Brady. I'm not even reading it. Question number 10. How much were the most expensive tickets to Super Bowl 1? $96, $48, $24, or $12.
Boomer, if this was The Price is Right, you're out, buddy.
Yeah.
You're out. I say $1 and I freaking win.
$1, Bob. $96, $48, $24, or $12.
48.
$24 was the most expensive.
I was thinking
ticket.
24. Wrong. 48. Wrong. $12. And the game still didn't sell out. Let's go to question 11. What was unusual?
How overrated Lombardi was, huh?
Yeah.
It's probably like minus 30 in Green Bay.
I'm just
Yeah, I know. I see what I saw what you were doing. Don't worry. What was unusual about the coin flip before Super Bowl 24? It was made of silly putty. It contained a hologram. It was from outer space, or it was shaped like John Madden's head.
It's made of silly putty.
That's odd. This is weird. I'm going to say shaped like John Madden's head.
I think it was a hologram.
Oh.
Nope.
I didn't even hear that one.
It was from outer space. What? The coin toss featured a coin that had spent the previous 11 days orbiting the Earth on a NASA mission.
Oh, that don't really count. It's supposed from
That's not like outer space material.
Yeah, I know.
Outer space.
Like they made it like they went
meteor.
Like they went somewhere, yeah, and made it out of something
Trick
like
question.
a meteor, exactly. Number 12. How fast was the quickest score in Super Bowl history? 1 minute 15 seconds, 7 seconds, 42 seconds, 26 seconds. I know the answer because I know what it is.
26.
Do you guys know what play it is?
It's a kickoff return.
Devin Hester, kickoff return.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, no, it's not 26.
No?
It's not 42. It's 7 seconds.
I was going to say, if it's opening kickoff.
He returned the ball in 7 seconds?
That's how fast he was.
Yeah. Oh, wait, we're wrong. In Super Bowl 28, the Seahawks defense scored a safety on the first play from scrimmage, just 7 seconds into the game.
Against Peyton Manning. Yep.
And that messed up everybody's Super Bowl boxes because it got
Not mine. I hit at halftime 0-2, buddy.
0-2. You were fucking kicking yourself before that game started.
Yeah, I was, but I won.
2. Nobody hits 2. That's the worst number to get in the Super Bowl box.
Number 13. Who kicked the first field goal in Super Bowl history? Gene Mingo, Don Chandler, Jan Sterrett,
Ray Finkel,
Mike Mercer, or Ray Finkel?
I'm going Ray Finkel. Laces out.
I'm going to say Don Chandler because why not? Nope.
I'm going to say Ray Mercer or whatever you said.
Mike Mercer.
Mike Mercer.
And you're right.
Hey!
Number 14. How many passing yards did Dallas's doomsday defense allow in Super Bowl 12? 321 yards, 145 yards, 61 yards, 91 yards.
91 yards.
100 and something, whatever that was.
145. 60. The Doomsday defense, led by defensive tackle Randy White and defensive end Harvey Martin, allowed only 8 pass completions by the Broncos for 61 yards.
Oh, was Tim Tebow quarterback?
No.
Jeez.
What year was that? Oh, it just says the Super Bowl. What was the only Super Bowl to be simulcast in the United States by 2 networks? Super Bowl 5, 50, 24, no, 14, or 1?
I'm going to go with 14.
I'm going to say 50.
No, I know 50 in there.
14 wrong, 50 wrong. Because NBC had the rights to nationally televise AFL games and CBS held the rights to broadcast NFL games,
Super Bowl 1.
Both networks were allowed to televise Super Bowl 1.
Nice.
What product was featured in a 1980 Super Bowl ad starring Mean Joe Green? I think I remember this. Master Lock,
Coca-Cola.
Xerox, Coca-Cola, or Budweiser? Were you all in on Coca-Cola?
That's when they were still putting real Coke in it.
The Hey Kid Catch commercial. Yeah, imagine. It was it? When did they stop?
No, it was like that's like the 60s.
Yeah, it was like the 60s,
something
right?
like that.
I think it was earlier than that. I think it was like the 30s.
Yeah.
Maybe. What was the first team to lose 3 consecutive Super Bowls? I think it was
like
the
last
60s.
week, no?
No, I think it was the 60s. I think Mike's right, actually.
Oh, we're going to have to Google this.
We might have to, but I do think he's right. I'm pretty sure he's right. But anyway, what was the first team to lose 3 consecutive Super Bowls? I think we all know the answer to this one, too. Broncos, Vikings, Bills, Steelers.
The poor Buffalo Bills.
Yep.
I didn't even hear what you said. I was getting another beer.
What are you at?
I didn't hear what you said.
How many beers
Don't
is
be
that?
distracted, Boomer. Keep drinking.
How many beers is that?
This is opening 4.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Slow down on the questions. You're talking too fast, Ron.
Question 18. What team holds the record for forcing the most turnovers in a Super Bowl? The Ravens, Vikings, Cowboys, Steelers.
Ravens.
I'm going to go with the Cowboys when I can't remember who he won defense MVP he won Super Bowl MVP as well. I would say it was
Ravens is wrong.
Eric Allen.
In Super Bowl 27, Dallas forced a record 9 turnovers and 4 interceptions and 5 lost fumbles en route to their win over Buffalo.
Yep. Eric Allen won Super Bowl
Number
MVP.
19. What is the lowest passer rating by a Super Bowl winning quarterback? 65.8, 22.6, 56.7, or 38.4. I think I know.
I want to say like 50.4 is Ben Roethlisberger.
56.7. 56.7. You mean?
I think it was Trent Dilfer. No.
I think it's Peyton Manning.
No.
I'm saying 56.7. I'm wrong.
I'll say it's a 60, whatever the 60 was.
22.4.
65.8 is wrong. Say that again. Boom.
22.4 or whatever.
In Super Bowl 40, Ben Roethlisberger completed just 9 of 21 passes for 123 yards and 2 interceptions, giving him a passer rating of 22.6, but somehow the Steelers managed to defeat the Seahawks 21-10. Which Super Bowl champion recorded the Grammy Award-nominated Super Bowl Shuffle? Chicago Bears, New York Jets, San Francisco 49ers, New England Patriots. I was going to say, we all know it's the Bears. All right, so that's the end of our Super Bowl quiz. 20 questions. We'll do it.
I got to time out real quick. This week in the Big Ten, Iowa beat number 5 Michigan in basketball. Just now, Indiana just upset number 6 Michigan State. Iowa fell out of the rankings last week. You know they're back in now. And get ready.
No, I didn't know.
For a run. Well, now you know. So suck on that. Time back in.
All right. It is Super Bowl week. There have been some crazy Super Bowls in the last...
You dropped the roofies in there?
Ice.
Fucking himself up.
That's you.
He's trying to have a good night.
That's
That
you.
guy's going to rape that guy later.
He said someone's getting pregnant tonight.
There have been some crazy Super Bowls, some crazy endings, some good matchups, even though most of them have involved the Patriots over the past about 15 years, and over our lifetime, really. Give me your favorite memory from a Super Bowl that you've been alive to see, Boomer.
Mine is a toss-up, but I'll go with this one. I don't know. I don't remember exactly what Super Bowl number it is, but it was the Rams' first ever Super Bowl win against Steve McNair and the Tennessee Titans. Kurt Warner is from Iowa. It was a huge deal. He was stacking groceries at Hy-Vee and became the quarterback. And everybody here was rooting for Kurt Warner, and I was not. I wanted Steve McNair and the Tennessee Titans to win. I liked Steve McNair a lot. Thought he was a really good quarterback. And, of course, everybody at the Super Bowl party I was at high school is, ragging on me because the Rams had the lead the whole time. And they drive down the field, and Kevin Dyson comes up half a yard short to win the Super Bowl.
Of course.
Mike Jones with the tackle on the Rams side. Boomer. I was Mike Jones.
Who?
Mike Jones. That's how I remember it. No, that's how I remember it. That's how I remember it.
I'm glad you got what I was trying to say.
Mike Jones.
Mike, what's yours?
I was going to pick that. That was I think 1999 was that Super Bowl. But since you picked it, I have to go with the Giants beating the Patriots when they were 20-0. That was just fantastic for me because it kept the Dolphins undefeated run. 18-0, excuse me, you're right. 18-0. But yes, that one Tom Brady lost, and I'll pick that one as a consolation prize, Boomer.
With that, I will say I lived in Phoenix at the time, and the Super Bowl was at Phoenix, and I went to all the festivities and stuff around the stadium. That was pretty awesome. Definitely was a dagger. I was at a bar, wasted, with my dad and a bunch of other people from work, watching that game, and it was very upsetting to watch them lose that game. But I agree, it's very memorable just because they should have been the actual team to be undefeated. And I still think they might be the greatest team ever.
You can't say that, Boomer. You can't say that. No, you can't. But you can't do it. Ron, what is he? Ron, come on. Do you have to put the commercial on for him, maybe?
Perfect.
I mean, it's just the grill, the meat's perfect. Everything's perfect. The weather.
How today was, Boomer? Perfect.
There's no other team that is officially undefeated in the regular season.
They won like 16 games total.
It doesn't matter if they won 2 regular season games in the Super Bowl.
They're not the greatest team ever. Nobody even puts them in the top 10.
Hey,
stop.
Hey, Boomer.
They don't.
Perfect.
Nobody even appreciates that team, literally. Besides Dolphin fans, because it's all you have to
hold on to. Not true.
People could care less about the
So let's be realistic. So we'll be realistic. There's 3 teams that people usually argue are the greatest teams of all time. And it's those Patriots with Randy Moss. It's those Patriots with Randy Moss. It's the 1985 Chicago Bears, and it's the 1972 Miami Dolphins.
No.
Yes, it is.
The Dallas Cowboys were better than all of those teams.
Stop it.
No.
You're nuts. The Dallas Cowboys of the 90s are the greatest dynasty ever.
That's
dynasty, you can say, yes, I'll give you dynasty, but greatest individual season is the Miami Dolphins.
That's a different conversation. Different conversation.
Different. Apples and oranges, a Boomer.
No, you guys are wrong. Dallas Cowboys has the greatest team ever.
My favorite Super Bowl memory that always sticks out to me is the end of not the first time they beat the Patriots, but the second time the Giants beat the Patriots. And it's more because I just felt, I don't know, it was more of an emotional roller coaster, I feel like, that game, right down to the final play with the ball bouncing in the end zone off of Gronkowski's hands and an inch away from Hernandez, or it might have been the other way around, I don't really remember. I just remember screaming so much the last 2 minutes of that game that my throat dried out so much that I couldn't breathe, and I was dry heaving in the bathroom, and I needed water. It was just, that was the craziest ending to a Super Bowl. I think that was just ridiculous. Yeah, it was crazy. That's I think the best Super Bowl I've ever seen.
So, I think the best Super Bowl I've ever seen, and this was going to be my second choice, is Arizona versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. James Harrison might have the most memorable play ever by returning that play on the line, which I don't think he actually got in, but it don't matter. It was still awesome. I mean, that changed the whole game, and that game period was awesome.
The Steelers, I feel like, just make memories. What about the Ben Roethlisberger tackle in the AFC Championship game? When they fumbled the ball and Roethlisberger was all the way down at
Indianapolis
midfield.
was running it back for a touchdown.
Dude, that was crazy. That was crazy. The Steelers are just make memories, but yeah, those are some of mine. So let's go into our Super Bowl boxes before we end the show.
Time out again.
Another time
Don't
out.
talk Iowa. I don't want to hear Iowa shit.
It has nothing to do with Iowa. You guys are gonna like this. This actually has to do with the World Series.
Oh God.
When the Cubs, Ron reminded of when he was talking about he was dry heaving. I'm gonna send the video. I'm gonna put it on We the Fans. So when the Cubs won the World Series, I'm gonna put this on We the Fans because it actually is really hilarious. I haven't saved it in my memories. So Chicago Cubs World Series, we have the Iowa Cubs here in Des Moines. All my friends growing up have all been Chicago Cubs fans. You know, they didn't win for 108 years or whatever. It don't matter. So during the World Series, I was here at my house watching the game, and then my friends, they were up like 7-1 or whatever. So instantly, everybody thought, "Oh, Cubs are winning it. Let's go to the bars." So everybody's like, "Come meet us at the bars." It's like, all right, it's over. Go down to the bars. Gets tied. One of my buddy's friends, he's not my friend, the guy was total fucking tool bag. He was standing next to us, and he kept like talking crap. Like he's the only one rooting against the Cubs, which that guy's not fun when everybody's trying to have fun. You know what I mean? And he was drunk, and I pretty much was like, "Dude, you're a fucking tool. I was like, I'm going to the other side of the bar. I'm reversing this jinx ass piece of crap. I don't want to be around him." And because what happened is they got tied, went into the rain delay. So I went to the other side of the bar. Everybody followed over. Cubs end up winning it, and everybody has their beers, like champagne, just shooting beers everywhere, dumping it on people's heads, going nuts, right? So that celebration's going on, and people are having a good time. I mean, the whole downtown Des Moines is just erupting. Like, you can hear it everywhere. And everybody's going nuts. And so I have a video of me in the bathroom, like 30 minutes after the end of the game, and I'm taking a piss, and this guy comes flying through the door. And just right next to me, he starts puking while I'm taking a piss in the shitter next to me. And there's no doors or anything, so the whole video is me recording him puking next to me. But it's awesome. I'll put it on We the Fans Instagram so you guys can check it out. It's pretty fucking funny.
You guys got to get some doors for your shitters out there. That's a little.
No, you don't shit in bars. That's the whole point for that. It's disgusting.
I mean, sometimes.
I do not.
I don't, but I could see somebody having to.
If you go to like a Mexican restaurant bar, you know.
No, that's public. I don't poop in public at all.
Really?
Nope. Don't do it. I find
You
it very
could never
disgusting.
work in construction.
Yes, I have lots. I won't poop in the shit or the.
You're not a man until you shit in a porta potty.
In the middle of a beach in the beating sun in the summer. How about that?
Yeah.
Yep.
The smell is just.
Oh yeah. Yeah, been there, done that. Gross.
The worst ever.
I tried when I worked construction. I tried one time because I had to go so bad. I got in there and instantly my ass was just full of sweat because it was so hot out. It stunk. I didn't even poop. I just wiped the sweat back out of my butt. Got out of there.
Oh my God. Right.
Total pass.
Whew, this has gone off the rails.
Ron, bring it back.
Let's talk about our Super Bowl boxes. Let's give our Super Bowl boxes, and then we'll end the show because I think it's time. Mike, you held it up to the screen before. Nobody could read that like tiny fine print that you had there. So
right bigger, dude.
Yeah. So why don't you just tell us what you got?
All right. We'll start from the most expensive to the least expensive.
What do we do?
I have a $300 box.
Super Bowl boxes, cuz.
Patriots 7, Rams 6. I like those numbers. 2,000 first quarter, 4,000 halftime. 2,000 third quarter, 15,000 final, and a 2,500 reverse for the final.
Look at Mike, specific.
That's what I'm hoping for. And then I got a $100 box, 0-0, and this one is a reverse for every quarter, so I will hit it regular and reverse by default. So 900, 400, 1,500, 600, 900, 400, 3,500, 800.
What were the numbers on that?
0-0.
Oh wow!
I like it. I've had worse numbers.
Yeah, no.
I'll give you the last decent size one. It's a $30 box, and you actually get 4 numbers. Well, actually, no. So you get 2 sets of numbers. So I have 4, 6, and 9, 5, and that's a 450 final.
Yeah, those aren't that great.
No, but again, 7, 6 is what I'm worried about.
Boomer, what do you got? You got boxes?
I do not do boxes, so
Boomer, you're a gambling guy. Shame on you.
We don't do boxes here. Actually, I know people that
I'm disappointed.
do it.
All right, so I just did. We just had a box in the office at my job, so I just bought boxes. It's only $10 boxes. Sorry, Mike, to disappoint you.
Got to be in it to win it, Ronnie. I appreciate that.
First quarter is paying $125. I bought 3 boxes, so first quarter is paying $125. Halftime's $250. Third quarter is $125. The finals $500. I got Pats 3-2. Pats 3, Rams 2. Pats 6, Rams 9. Love that. Pats 8.
Who doesn't love 6-9, Ron?
Pats 8, Rams 1. I love that. 28-21. I like it.
I like it.
28-21 Patriots. That's what I'm looking at. $500 in my pocket. And with that, if nobody else has anything else, anyone?
27-16.
Bueller?
Honest question. I know we weren't going to do too much regular shit, but how do you feel about the Hall of Fame class? I mean, obviously it just happened. Same with Rookie of the Year. That was the only one that people really cared about.
So you want to get into that? We can go into that real quick.
I mean, we might as well make this a long show since it's a special. Let's just start talking some shit here.
It's only because Boomer's on beer number 5, so we got to stretch this out a little bit.
Right. Well, I mean, I was just going to ask what he was up to. So if he's up to 5, right now the show should be ending. We're pushing it now.
But technically it's still on.
Right.
So we'll see you next week.
Boomer, chug him. Come on.
All right. Let's go. Let's get into the NFL Hall of Fame class.
So I can tell you most of them, the good ones.
Yeah.
So you got Tony Gonzalez, Ed Reed. You got New York Jets, Maui.
Kevin Maui.
Maui, that's
Champ Bailey.
Yep. And then you got and then you got owners and
Pat Bowlen and Gil Brandt, Vice President of Player Personnel.
Yeah, I don't care about that. I care about what you guys think of the players.
I think every one of them
all worthy.
Every one of them is a deserving Hall of Famer. Every single one of them.
I can't tell you. I mean, I've heard people say offensive line is hard to say because, like any other position, they don't really hold any stats for you to base anything on. But I don't disagree with it at all. I just didn't know if you guys really knew much about him.
No, he's definitely one of the best offensive linemen to ever play the game.
Yeah,
he was a mainstay. He was definitely a cornerstone piece.
Yeah, I mean, you guys from New York, I figured you knew a little bit about him. I mean, I think he was playing when I was really young. So
no, we were around for him. No, wasn't he in the 90s?
Yeah, he was playing.
Yeah, I was really young, 2000s. So I wasn't paying attention to the Jets. You know what I mean?
Oh, true. Right, because you don't live here.
Yeah. So especially back then.
What about Boomer Esiason? You weren't a fan of Boomer?
Huh?
You weren't a fan of Boomer Esiason?
Nope. Always been a Raider. Bo Jackson. I've read like every book on the guy. Day one. So I've never swayed from that.
All right, what about the NFL honors? Rookie of the Year. Let's start there. Saquon Barkley.
Yeah. I want to hear what you guys think because a lot of people like Baker Mayfield. So
it's got to be Barkley. It's no question.
I expected it to be Baker Mayfield, but I think it should have been Saquon Barkley.
If Baker played a full season, I can see giving it to him, but got to give it to Saquon.
Still broke the record for most passing touchdowns by a rookie quarterback.
I know, but he could have regressed.
Saquon Barkley is only the 3rd rookie ever to have over 2,000 yards.
Yeah, 3rd. Baker's by himself. I agree. I'm just throwing points out here. I agree. I think Barkley is better than Mayfield. Mayfield, most of the games that he put up those good numbers was against really bad teams. When he played good teams, he didn't play very well. Like, if you actually look at his stats, like 200 yards, at least an interception almost every time he played somebody good. Maybe a couple touchdowns that were just, whatever. He's kind of like some of the games are like Matthew Stafford games where he threw some touchdowns that didn't really matter. But I mean, he's still good. I don't like Baker's personality, but I think he's a decent player. I just don't think he should have ever been the number 1 pick.
Defensive player of the year was Aaron Donald. What do you think about that?
Yeah, he almost broke the sack record.
Yep.
It helps when you have Sue next to you.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it does, but he won't be there next year. You know that.
Oh, Mike, what? Wait, hold on. What was that?
I said it helps when you have Sue next to him, but what has Sue done this year? Absolutely nothing.
Numbers wise, he doesn't need to. I keep having this argument with you. He just draws attention. His job
not
is
worth
to draw
30
attention.
freaking million, Ron.
You're nuts.
He's not worth 30 million. He's a great player. He's not worth 30 million. Not even close.
Offensive Rookie of the Year, Saquon Barkley. Offensive Player of the Year, Patrick Mahomes. What do you think about that?
He had 50 touchdowns, like I said, beginning of the season.
Yeah, but did you see that he tweeted out afterwards telling the NFL, pretty much put him on notice, like, this is just the beginning, be ready for something more?
Yeah, well, he shouldn't start. He should just shut up and keep doing what he's doing. Don't start doing that.
I mean, Jesus, come on.
I mean,
let the guy gloat a little bit.
I'm fine with it.
Don't do the LeBron James. I'm going to win this many championships.
Right. I'm fine with it.
Oh, well, he didn't do that.
No,
LeBron
that's
James,
what I'm saying.
Everything he does is a failure. Let's not start about that guy.
LeBron James is the man. Stop.
I'm fine with it.
No. So then it was Ron that commented on the Kaepernick thing, and then some guy came back at him on Instagram.
Wait, what?
Oh, where are we at with that, as a matter of fact? Thank you for bringing that up. I totally forgot to follow up.
What are we talking about?
With the Kaepernick Romo stuff, where are we at with that?
Oh, that's a good question.
Like
I don't know. I can't check right now. I can't check.
There's probably 11 people that voted, and it's like you called your friends to freaking
no.
vote Romo.
None of my friends have this on Instagram, so it's none of my friends. And I don't have an Instagram account to vote, so it's not
Instagram
me.
only had a couple. It didn't have.
But none of it's me.
You got those bootleg accounts, those burner accounts, like the athletes, right?
No, I don't. That's why I'm so bad at Instagram. Period. Oh yeah. Also, when I won Beer League Championship the other night on Thursday night, if you watch the story now that you're watching this, that is blacked out. Boomer, I don't remember a single bit of any of that. And literally, the only reason I even knew I recorded that is the next day I got on because to the story, I accidentally hit the story button and then saw that I was talking. I was like, what the hell is this? I had to turn up the volume to even know what the hell I said.
There have been 19 votes on Twitter, and it's right now 63% Tony Romo, 37% Colin Kaepernick with 4 days left.
A lot closer than I thought. Let's go.
How's that
Vote
closer than you thought?
Ladies and gentlemen, he's clearly the better athlete than Tony Romo. Tony Romo's washed up.
He can golf. He's a professional golfer as well. Way better athlete.
Horrible back. Stop. He's finished.
You're out of your mind.
You are out of your mind, Mike. Like, you're nuts on this one.
I'm not nuts. It's not even close.
And then whoever commented on the whole Colin Kaepernick getting supported by Kevin Durant and LeBron James at their basketball game, you know what? Kevin Durant and LeBron James should just shut up and have nothing. They don't even know what they're talking about. When Colin Kaepernick finally speaks out and actually gives an opinion that would make any sense because he's not smart enough to give one, so why he does not talk and other people do it for him, then people can support him because he doesn't even know what he's doing and there's no cause to support because he doesn't give you an answer to what he's doing. So
he spoke on it plenty.
No, he's never spoken on it.
He's given plenty of statements on it. Police brutality.
That's all he said. I'm looking for police brutality, even though he had already done it. Then wore pig socks, and then his girlfriend isn't even black, and she's calling people the N-word and calling them out.
All right, we're off the sports now. We're off the sports now. I wanted to see if we were going to turn back. We never turned back. We just kept going. We're going to end the show because unless anyone has anything else, any more surprises. Now Boomer finishes 5th beer. Now he's over. You win, Mike. Congratulations because we have to stretch the show an extra 25 minutes.
Just let me know if you want to wear the all-black brace hat or the red and blue brace hat. Or I have Chipper Jones jersey shirts.
You didn't actually win. The show ended. The actual scheduled show was over before. That's what the bet was made. Put an asterisk on this one.
We're still talking right now, so we're live.
Put an asterisk on this one.
See that?
Barely. I see floating beers.
Oh, I can't wait for you to see them Braves here. It's going to look good. You're going to feel good too, Ron. You might actually, say, hey, wow, like this is a real baseball team.
You're a cheater. Put an asterisk on it.
$370 million.
I'll wear it, and it's going to be I'm going to tape an asterisk to this wall. Right here. There's going to be an asterisk right here. Just so you know. It'll forever be there.
What is that, the 2009 Yankee Championship?
No, that's this bet that you just made that you just had to tweak a little bit to get your W. But it's okay.
I thought you were putting asterisks because you had Alex Rodriguez.
I know what would have happened. If I would have gave you my Don Mattingly shirt or my Yankee hat, you would have melted when you put it on. Because it's too strong for you. You can't handle its power.
I would have broke out in hives.
You can't handle its power. You would have just melted. You would have imploded from the inside out. I don't know. No, Boomer, nobody can see that. You're a ghost.
I'm trying to get it to work.
You're a ghost, Boomer.
What
does it say?
Boomer, what are you using? Cricket Mobile? What do you got?
Stupid.
I'm with stupid.
I'm with stupid. Well, nice. You know what? on the screen that it's actually going to show, you're actually pointing at nobody because you're in the bottom right corner.
Oh, see, on mine right now, you're right next to me.
No, see? Well, mine is the one that matters. And with that, let's end the show. I need to say one thing before we do, though. Michael Rappaport can suck it.
Oh, yeah. No, actually, don't even end it. I want to get into that. I want to know what happened.
Ron.
I missed out on all this.
Ron, why are you picking on my guy? Rappaport's my guy.
Picking on him? Picking on him?
Picking on him.
Michael Rappaport is an internet tough guy, wannabe bully, who revives his career, keeps his career alive by screaming and yelling and cursing at people that he would never say to their face.
But what happened that you guys started talking? Like, I didn't get on Twitter. I haven't used Twitter a lot lately. So
he made a video after Kristaps Porzingis was traded to Dallas, and he was screaming, and he does it all the time. And I've tweeted at him before, not many times, like once or twice, but he made a video screaming and cursing about Porzingis, telling him "fuck you" and da 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 da. He called him a bunch of names that I'm not going to repeat right now. But yeah, so I just.
But look at your face, bitch.
Yeah, I know. Come on. I thought this guy was a comedian, bro. These are his comebacks, and then he deletes his tweet. He deleted his
tweet. That's what he said to you?
He deleted his tweet.
He was like LMAO or ha 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 ha. What? Look at your face, bitch.
Yeah.
He screenshotted the We the Fans logo.
Because
it was awesome.
Because I said to him, I would love to see what would happen if Michael Rappaport would talk like this to someone's face. Would never happen, though. And he wrote, what, like your face, bitch? B-I-S-H. And then took the We the Fans logo and posted it, gave me free publicity on a tweet, the moron.
Oh, so pretty much what he was thinking is like you were some troll, that you weren't a real person?
Right. So I wrote back, it's a logo genius. I make videos weekly. I'm not hiding my face. And yeah, so then we just went back and forth for a minute. He called me a bum and a hoe. And
I'll say
calls it how he sees it, Ronnie.
I know, he really got me. Ooh. And so I tweeted back at him his gross herpes face that's all over the internet.
So I
alleged
I did not
herpes
have
face.
No, it's real.
It's alleged.
I did not have a problem with Michael Rappaport, but I'll throw down the challenge right now. If I know he's said he'd fight El Press. Right, I'll take on Michael Rappaport. I guarantee we're about the same size, and I guarantee he won't stand a chance.
No, he's taller than you.
So if you people can make this happen,
I think he's taller than you,
Michael Rappaport, nor I will fight him anytime, any place, anywhere.
Yeah, no, fuck you. This is my fight. This is my fight. Boomer's trying to steal my fight right now.
He said nobody puts Ronnie in the corner.
Come on.
Nobody puts Ronnie in the corner. He's going to take care of Rappaport for you.
No, I got Boom. I appreciate it. I got this. I got it. Thank you. I got this. So I just want to say Michael Rappaport. I just want to say that Michael Rappaport can suck it. That's all I wanted to say. So, yeah. All right. So we'll see you at our regularly scheduled time. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Let's go Rams.
You picked the Patriots.
No. You asked me. The question was, who did I think was going to win? I don't want the Rams to. I don't want the Patriots to win. but I think they're going to. So I'm going to
see. I'm opposite. I want the Patriots to win, but I think the Rams are going to.
Because you're a punk. Anyone rooting for the Patriots is a punk.
There's nothing better than seeing greatness happen. Tom Brady, 6 Super Bowls is amazing. I'd rather see that.
I agree. I love greatness. It would be great to see Tom Brady lose. Again.
No.
See you next week. Check us out on Twitter at @WeTheFans_Ron. Mike is...
Oop, there it is on Twitter, and Boom Went to Dynamite on Instagram.
Boomer.
I am at TCBAB.
But no baby.
And if you want to follow me on Snapchat, I do stupid shit like I do on Instagram. I actually do more stupid shit on there because I always forget to do Instagram because I'm not good at it. And that is BooChat. BOOCHAT.
And at We The Fans Network on Instagram and Facebook. Catch us on YouTube and all podcast platforms. Share everything. That's the biggest thing. Thank you. See you next week. Go Rams. Peace out.
Drink beer, get fucked up. Super Bowl.
27-16 Patriots. Let's go.